Hello. Okay, what is up, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen? Let me make sure my audio is working correctly, because I was supposed to have like a new intro roll in. I think it worked correctly. I'm not exactly sure. Anybody in the actual chat in the beginning, did the intro like roll in before I started? Did it? It might not have. So it is January 4th, 2019, and we're still not rich. Nothing's at the moon yet, so we're going to keep on doing what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Yes, intro worked. Oh, okay, intro rolled in. Awesome. So, yeah, I'm playing around with the Stream Deck. A lot of the guys from the Discord chipped in and got me that for Christmas, and I'm just now finally unraveling some of the secrets of it, so it's a awesome little tool. Anyway, back to everything. Back to what's going on. We're looking at the market in US dollars. The market is still, in my opinion, it's not moving. We have a $3,400 Bitcoin. I mean, we've been floating at this $3,500 Bitcoin range, like plus or minus 10% for weeks now. Has it been weeks? It's been a while. Ethereum's at 107. Litecoin's at 34. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision SV is at 62. Monero is at 42.99, and Ethereum Classic's at 3.90. So almost back up to that $4 mark. A couple notable mentions. Aeon is at 11.1 cents. Etho, 10-year daydream, over 2 months now. We've been is what he said we've been chilling at. Ether 1's at 1.19 cents, almost 1.2 cents. What about some micro Bitcoin? What's micro Bitcoin at? 3 Satoshis. Oh, is it working its way back up? Maybe. What else? Nerva. I quit mining Nerva. I was doing that as a test, and it just wasn't profitable. It fell from like 20 cents about a month and a half ago to now it's at 3 cents. So, Nerva tanked hard, very, very hard. What about BCD? Bitcoin Diamond. 70 cents. Bitcoin Diamond not doing so strong. It was up at that $1 mark for a long time. See here. Last couple ones. Grin. Are people still grinning at 537? Yeah, they are. Beam. Are people still beaming? Yeah, $1.53. Still beaming. And now Zcoin. This is something I've been mining for a couple days now, testing it out. Seems to be profitable. It's holding in the 450. It's actually up a little bit last time I looked from it. It's at 468 right now. So, not bad at all. Market is, in my opinion, and I feel like this is like a reoccurring theme now. The market is stagnant. There's skeeters flying over the water. It's getting so stagnant out here. Something needs to happen. The floodgates need to open up, and we need to see some rushing, raging rapids of profit. Because I'm gonna quit saying we need to get on the rocket ship and go to the moon. We need to get off the ground. Okay, like we need to get up in the air. Like we need to take it back to Wright Brothers days, like biplane. We need to get off the ground before we ever think about getting to the moon. So now, with that being said, let's look at what the graphics cards are actually doing. What's up? There's a bunch of people in here tonight. Welcome, everybody. William DeWar Yashnik, the man. Michael, Jason Sides, Bitcoin Jake, Savage Mine, Sun Yang Skyhawk. We got a lot of people in here tonight. Welcome. It's nice to see you in here live. Guys, if you want to catch the video live, if you're not watching it live, it's on 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Sometimes we every day I talk about what my graphics cards are making and take a look at the actual market. Every now and then, if there is news, we talk about some news of new hardware, what's going on in the mining scene, that kind of things. It's not that nothing's going on and not any graphics cards are coming out. It's slow. It's been a slow start for 2019 for sure. Right now, the only things that are actually up is mining a little bit of Aeon. Some of the Aeon profits are up. Ethereum basically was stagnant over the weekend, and What else? Let's see here. Oh, the 2070 doing Zcoin. It was actually it's up from the weekend. What else? Anything else? Antminer L3 went up 0.9 cents or 0.9%. Okay, that's not much at all. What happened to Rig of the Day? Colin Earl. People quit submitting. Like literally almost for a month straight, I was just asking people to submit stuff. So we could start up the Rig of the Day at the end of the video. Again, if people want to start submitting. If you want to find where you go to submit Rig of the Day, it's reddit.com/r/Brandoncoin. There is still a link down below in the description. Okay, 4 days ago there was a rig. See, 2 months ago, that was the last one. And then now we just had one 4 days ago. So yeah, actually we'll come back to that and we'll check that out in a minute. If you want to submit one, please do. Please do. Jonathan Pollock says, dump Aeon, mine ETC or Zcash instead. We're going to mine other things, Jonathan Pollock. I just got to hit my coin goals, and I have a goal for Aeon. Shouldn't be too much longer, maybe another week or two of mining. I definitely just want to hit my coin goals. Doug, I don't understand the hype behind Aeon. I don't necessarily know if it's hype or not, but I think Aeon is a highly usable coin. It's kind of like the building ground zero for a lot of stuff to come off of it. One really big project that was going to launch its token on Aeon, but since the whole company has kind of been put on ice, was Windminer. I was a really big supporter of Windminer, loved their software, and they were actually going to use the Aeon token system and run their own Windminer Aeon tokens on the Aeon platform to reduce fees for interoperability of like transferring coins inside of their platform. That was going to be like, for me, in my sense, that got me looking at Aeon. Because there's actually like real companies wanting to jump on there and not just like ICOs and stuff like that. Usability. I'm a big usability guys. I like to see that stuff has got usability to it, not just the next, it's the next gold or it's the next fastest, most private coin that you can't track and it transfers in 2 seconds, because all those coins do that nowadays. You know what I mean? Like every coin says the fastest and the most secure and the most decentralized. You know what I mean? Doug says, but how do they run the platform? What infrastructure do they have to support a platform like that? Doug, those are all valid questions that I have no answer to. All I know is I'm mining it, and I'm mining it with some cards. I know what kind of hash rate I'm getting. It's a fairly cheap coin. I can stack up a lot of it, and hopefully then move on to the next one. And I could look back at this in a couple years and be like, I'm glad I mined Aeon, or, well, that was a waste of time. But until then, we really don't know. So I'm going to hit the coin goal on Aeon, and then I'm going to move on to the next project with those cards. Michael Andrew, I've been mining Pearl, Elysium, Energy, Dubai, Trust Plus, and Expanse. I'm not one to tell you that any of those are actually bad to mine or good to mine. All I'm showing you, and people do get this confused sometimes, this is not what you should be mining right here. I'm not even going to say this is a good setup for mining. All I did is I started this whole thing to show people what I was doing and what real world results I was getting. And people still kind of get that confused up to this day. They think, oh, this is what you're telling me to mine. Absolutely not. This is what I'm mining, and this is the real world results I'm getting, because as you guys know, a lot of times using mining calculators don't always work out the best. So you can kind of come over here, you can compare maybe what you're mining and what you mined to what I'm mining in that kind of day and the graphics card and the rates, and see if you're doing good. If you're doing good, then awesome. If you're doing worse, then you could switch over to this and do that. You know what I mean? Doug, it's hard for me to invest in coins that I'm unsure of how they can support what they claim they do. And where is AVM hosted? How does it get computing power? I'm not sure, Doug. Jonathan Pollock, what the heck is up with BCI? The wallet takes 2 days to load if you can get it to work. I have no idea about BCI either. RyoCoin anything? No, I have not done any RyoCoin yet. Probably the next ones I'm going to be doing some more of is what was it, Zellcash. I want to do a little bit of Zellcash, but I feel like I almost shouldn't do Zellcash right now, because, like, you know, it had the Vosk hype and a bunch of people jumped on it, and I kind of want to do something that's not necessarily got the big hype to it. I mean, everything's got the hype at one point or another. There's no avoiding that. Colin, being lazy lately, so just chucked everything on NiceHash. Yeah, what I don't actually have on this list right here is I do have a rig beside me, and it's got a 1050 Ti, a 1060, and a 1080 on it. I don't have a 1070, don't have a 1070 Ti on that rig, but I have that rig just mining Kudo and just letting it switch around and do whatever it wants to. It was on NiceHash, and I'm kind of doing some profit testing NiceHash against Kudo. And like, it's really nice, and kind of you get used to being lazy and just letting the rig do its own thing. But I still do want to hit my coin goals, so I am still direct mining, and that's what I show you guys. Doug, what are you saying? Oh, you're talking to Yashnik back and forth. Yeah, Yashnik is a wealth of information on Aeon. If anybody's gonna tell you about some Aeon stuff, it could definitely be Yashnik. Or he could at least point you in the right direction. But anyway, guys, the breakdown of how you read this, if you're new to it, is graphics card right here. This is a single graphics card. Percentage of change in the last 24 hours of fiat value. That's what it's making today in fiat. That's what it's making yesterday in fiat. The coin or algorithm it's mining. The average hash rate that you're getting, or sols, solutions per second. And then the Satoshi value per day that one of those graphics cards is generating. Boom. Yep. Now, with that knowledge, you can figure out what you actually want to mine, or maybe you already got something better to mine, and now you know not to mine that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bam. Now, I'm going to jump off this, so if you want to see it, pause it. If you don't, we'll roll on. There's a link down below for a parallel miner. The 750 watt power supplies are still in stock. They got 40 of them left. $20 for a 92%. It's an 80 plus, but it's a 92% gold server power supply. If you don't know about these, you can stick a breakout board on the back of them, and then it's got pinouts where you can run 6-pin cables out of them. Let's see. I think I actually had it pulled up earlier. This is what it looks like with all the cables and everything. You can get that for $35 right now. They still have 60 of those kits in stock, and it's the power supply right here. You plug your cables in here, and then those plug into the graphics cards. Really simple, easy to use. I like using these as a supplemental power for a lot of my rigs. So I have, 500 watt to run the motherboard and maybe 2 cards, and then I'll have the server power supply to run the rest of the cards and the risers. All right, now, so yeah, affiliate link down below for that if you want to use it. It helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Parallel Miner also is doing free shipping inside the US, I believe, if it's standard shipping. Okay, there we go. Over on the Twitters, we got a good little boost up, but I do want to remind you guys to follow at Brandoncoin1 for Twitter updates, not at Brandoncoin. Power to the peoples. Let's go over and check out this this rig of the day. Somebody posted one up here, and well, rig of the day: 6 XFX RX 580, 8 gigs. I guess we'll rewind this back. We'll make it up into full screen. What's he using? A big server rack kind of looking thing. It's nice to see that they're all matching. Matching cards is a good look. They're a little close together, but he's got fans pulling air through them. What is that? What is that right there? I don't know what that was. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 XFX. He's got the fans. He's blowing some air or sucking air. This seems like a solid setup. Who posted that? That was posted by Z Computer Wiz. There's a comment on it. Nice build and case setup. Yes, thank you for sharing. Smiley face. Featured on video 2/4/2019. And then I'm gonna drop him a heart right there too. So guys, if you want to get featured on here and actually get yours shown off, please include a little bit of description, kind of maybe the background on it. I'd love to know what kind of motherboard he's using. I assume it's something like maybe like an octo miner. I'm not sure. I can't really tell because it's kind of just a really quick overview. But I appreciate anything and everything. We always love looking at other people's setups. I always find it fascinating, to say the least. Yeah, that's definitely a slick setup. Doug, was Radeon 7 released? Radeon 7 was announced, but I don't think it's actually in the wild yet. Chris, I wonder if you bought or mined some of every coin as soon as it's released, you get a Lambo. You probably could get a Lambo, but you would get a lot of crap coins too, because there's like what, maybe, I don't know. I'd say maybe tens of coins made every day, if not more. YouTube watcher released to NDA people, not retail yet. Yeah, that was the Radeon 7. YouTube, Yashnik, Mark, what's your Discord handle? I have a Discord link down below in the description. You just click that, it'll bring you right to the page. Then you can click on my name up in the top if you need to send me a message. February 7th it releases, so we're looking at a couple more days away for a Radeon 7. That's a nice rig. Yes, it is, ZAR420. Doug, have a good one, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to end this one early. Normally, we chit-chat a little bit more. I'm sorry about it. I just got a couple things going on with my other channel and life in general. Trying to figure out a car situation, because I had a turbo car. It's not running the way I want it to. It's not acting right. And I'm at a crossroads. Whether do I part the car out, pull it apart, try to make money on it, or like recoup some money. There's no way to make money on that. I've already sunk too much money in it. Or do I try to fix it, but it's not exactly the car that I want anymore. It's just, you know, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting into car stuff. I know that's the crypto channel. I'll save this for the car channel. By the way, that is Motor Nubs, so if you want to go and check that out, go and check that out. I'm gonna try to be more up to date on stuff over there. Chris Gamer, do you have any coins on Cryptopia? I did have some coins on Cryptopia, and I pretty much wrote them off as I'm never going to get them again. Not much, though. I didn't have much over there. Yes, hey all. All right, guys, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the show. We will be back 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like always, tomorrow night. I will see you then. Yeah. All right. Adios. Signing out. Let's do the... I'm supposed to have an outro. Let me see if it works. Later. Ready?